Good morning, everybody. We're going to be learning 7-5 today in math, and we're going to be learning about coordinate planes. So the first thing I need you to do is pause this video and get your pencil and notebook or your math working notebook because you will be taking notes. So go ahead and do that. All right. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is I'm going to be writing notes on my whiteboard, and you're going to be copying them. All right, so the first note, part of the notes that we're going to write is coordinate plane. You know what? No, I want you to do this. Okay, it's formed by the intersection of horizontal number lines. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, so a coordinate plane is a section formed by the intersection of a horizontal number line called x-axis and y-axis. Okay? Then you have an ordered pair. Usually you see it in parentheses like this. You usually have a number here, comma, and a number here. That is a ordered pair. Okay? So, all right. So, those two things you need to know. Coordinate plane, a section formed by the intersection of a horizontal line. So, what you're going to see is something like this. Okay, that is a coordinate plane, part of it. A full coordinate plane would look like this with numbers on. So you'd go up, this would be a positive, this would be negative, and we're going to go into more of that later. But right now we're going to be looking at only one section. So go ahead, and if you need that, you can pause it. We're going to go on, okay? All right. So, oh, we got one more. Origin. Is that the origin? That's not looks right. No, that's not right. This would be that one. Origin. Things look weird to me. Okay, origin is where it meets at 0 and 0. Okay, and on a coordinate plane, it's going to be right here. Because if you see it all the way, if you expand that coordinate plane, okay, this is where it starts, right in the middle. But today we're only going to focus on one area. Okay. All right, so go ahead and pause that, get that going. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, so the very first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to use my board here. Hopefully be able to see it a little better. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall. Okay. All right, so here we go. All right, so this section right here is 0, 0. That is where you start always. You always start at the 0, 0. You never just start anywhere you want. So you're going to start at that 0. Okay. Then, let's see. The very first thing you really need to know is that when you have an ordered pair, such as this, you're looking for a number, okay? The number has to be XY. So X, Y, okay? Now, which one's X and which one's Y? Well, you know, because if I put it in parentheses, again, we run, and then we jump, okay? We can get much more height if we run first, okay? So, you always run before you jump, okay? All right, so, this is how you figure out the coordinate grid. These are your coordinates. So, if I have a coordinate, let's say 3 and 5, and let's say it's 3, 5. All right, really important that you always do on your coordinate plane is you label your coordinate plane, okay? Always, this is X and this is Y. So you always jump first, right? So this means this is X because you jumped first. Then, I mean not jump, I meant run. Sorry. You always run first. So you run and then you jump. So that means this is Y. Okay, so Y and X. Always the bottom will be X. Always the vertical line will be Y. Might as well go ahead and label those because you'll always need it. All right, so now that we have our coordinates of 3 and 5, we need to plot them. Okay, so remember, we're going to start with, and right here I'm going to say run, jump. And that helps us to remember what we're doing. Okay? All right, so here we go. We're going to run, how many? 3. So we're going to run 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put a little dot right there just so that I know you're not putting anything there yet because that's just one coordinate. You have 2 coordinates. Okay, so I know I'm going to be at the 3. And I'm going to go up 5. I'm going to jump 5 spaces. So I'm going to go 3 over. I'm walking 3 or running 3. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm jumping 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is your coordinate. Now, I should put 3, 5 right next to it. Okay? That is a ordered pair. And that represents a location on our coordinate plane. Okay? All right, so let's try 5 and 0. So we're going to do, I'm going to do a different color just so that you can see it. 5 and 0. Okay, so we're running. So we're running on the X. So X is 5. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 0. 0 means I'm only jumping nowhere. So my coordinate plane is right there on the line. And I would write 5, 0. Now, if you get your numbers backwards, you've written them the wrong way. Okay, you have to be very specific. X and Y. Are you running or are you jumping? Okay. Let's do 2, 6. Let's do, well, we'll do 6 too. So we'll do 6 and 2. Okay. So, X is first. You run. So X is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2. You're jumping 2. 1, 2. Coordinate is 6 and 2. Okay? Okay, that is a coordinate plane. That is how you find your ordered pair. Sometimes you may have to find let's say this one. Let's say you have to find that x, okay? So you're going to find the ordered pair. So because I'm looking for the ordered pair, I'm going to go ahead and write my parentheses and write my comma. All right, so do I run first or do I jump first? I run. So I'm running. How many? I'm not sure yet. Let's count. Remember, this is my x, so I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. And then I go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my coordinate is 4, 4. So I could write 4, 4 right there. And that is my coordinate system. Thank you. Okay. All right. So that is brand new. I haven't taught you this before. So you now have learned a coordinate plane. I suggest that if you're still not sure, then rewatch the video one more time and it will make more sense.